behind. Hello and good morning. Sorry, we are starting a little bit behind schedule. It's good to have you here. If you can hear me and see me, please say hi so I know you can hear me. And thank you once again for joining. My name is Atinuke M. Adeleke. All right, thank you, loud and clear. Okay, so my name is Atinuke M. Adeleke. I'm a business consultant and I help you with your business. If you need to grow your business, I am the person to talk to. So today we will be talking about marketing your business and how to know your target audience, knowing your target audience. I know the last couple of weeks we talked about starting with what you have, and we also talked about business you can do without money. So whether you are starting a new business or you already have a business, the bone, that's what will hold your business together, what will keep your business is your ability to market your business. And that is why we are looking at marketing your business today. So you want to market your business. Before you can market your business, you must know who your customers are. So today we are going to be looking at who are your customers. So I have a business that is already running. I'm about starting a business. Who are my customers? So that is what we are going to be looking at today. Now, let me put it like this. For a lot of business owners, you think everybody you see is your customer. No, not everybody is your customer. Not everyone will buy from you. Why am I saying this? So that when your neighbor doesn't buy, you don't get angry. So that when your friends don't buy, you don't get angry. When your families don't buy, don't get angry. It means they are not your customers. Not everybody will buy from you. In fact, if you are selling long life and prosperity, some people will still not buy from you. And that is just the way business is. And that is why we are going to be talking about how to know your target audience. You must have a target audience. Who are those that you want to meet their needs? Who are those that need that thing that you have to offer? So who is your customer? You want to ask yourself that question. I hope you have a pen, you have your paper, you have your jotters with you. So you can put this down. Who are your customer? That is what you want to ask yourself. What solution does my business provide to these people? What solution? So, assuming you sell long life and prosperity, let me put it that way. It means that you are selling to maybe someone who is sick. In fact, someone who is not sick should also be part of those that you are selling your solutions to. So, you also want to ask, this idea that I have, who needs it? So assuming your hair, you know how to put chemicals together to help people grow their hair in front. You want to ask yourself, who are those that need it? It means those that need it are people that maybe their edges, they don't have hair in front, or people that are finding it difficult to grow their hair. So you must know who your solutions are for. So let's say you sell, I am not a slim person. If the type of dresses you want to sell are for plus size women, then you want to be able to know what type of plus size women can I cater for. Is it those that are big or those that are just minimally big? They are not too big, they are not too slim. So you must know who needs the solution that you have. So ask yourself, who needs my solution? I am a dry cleaner, I run a laundry shop. Who are those that need my solution? It means for maybe business people who go to work and they are hardly at home to wash, they need it. For maybe women who are just at home, not everyone likes washing and not everyone likes ironing. So I have that. Hotels, these are people that need my solution because they have rooms, they need someone to clean their bed sheets, they need someone to clean the duvets. Who are those that your ideas cater for? So you want to know those solutions. You sell bread. are those that need bread. We know bread, everyone eats bread, but you'll be surprised that if you sell bread in your area, you may not sell. So you want to be sure that your solution, there's someone looking for it. There's someone searching. You know, those days in Nigeria, people used to say no one was doing cosmetic surgery, or no one was going for flat tummy drinks. But these days, everyone wants to have flat tummy. Everyone wants to do tummy talk if they have the money and if they know that the risk is not there. So you want to ask yourself, oh, so this solution that I have, I know how to mix maybe lemongrass with lime with this. Who can it help? Oh, it can help people who have high blood pressure. So you already have an idea that this is what it does, and you can start helping people. So whatever idea you have, whatever business you have, you must have an idea of those that need it. It is not for everybody. So you must have an idea of, okay, those that need this solution that I can provide, who are they? Who can I help most? I have seen people who say, oh, I sell high blood pressure reversal, what do they call it now? Not medicine, but like a juice or something. And that is their own target audience. So you sell shoes. Some people just sell, oh, you sell different types of shoes. And then you start complaining. Some shoes have stayed 1 year. Some shoes have stayed 2 years. Some shoes are there, you are not selling it. It is because you just packed everything together. When you are marketing, you must identify who your ideal customer is, who needs it, who needs the solution. So if you sell shoe, for someone like me, you can't just say, oh, I saw a fine shoe, I want to buy it for you. No, because even if I tell you my size is size 42, you will bring some size 42 and it will still be short for me, it will be small. So you want to look at, okay, this solution, these shoes that I sell, I want to use it to create solution for people who have big legs. So have a target audience in mind. Who does this idea? Who does it fit? Who needs my solution? Who can I help? So you have an idea. Someone called me some days ago and she said, oh, that people call her to come and help them bathe women who just had babies with CS. Some of them don't know how to take care of themselves. So they're always calling her, and she's doing this free in church. They call her in church, she does it. They call her in the neighborhood. So she called me yesterday and was like, oh, she wants to write a book on how to help mothers who have what do they call it now? Who have gone through CS, on how to take care of their body. That is a very wonderful idea. So it means she has the knowledge. She already knows her target audience. She knows who needs her solution. Same way you want to ask yourself, I know how to do this. Who needs my solution? Who can I help with my solution? Then you also want to ask yourself, who will likely buy from me? You know, I said in the beginning that not everybody is your customer. So you want to identify who would likely buy from me. So these are questions you want to put together to ask yourself. Now, in asking yourself these questions, this is what we'll do. We'll now want to break it down. In breaking it down, we are going to see how we can create our customer avatar. So there's something we call creating your ideal customer avatar. You want to create your ideal customer avatar. When we say create your ideal customer avatar, this is a representation of the person you have in mind when marketing your products. It is an avatar. You know, most times you create avatar like cartoon, like something on our phones. You must create a cartoon-like image for that your one customer. You know this bank that used to say one customer bank, Sterling Bank also, I can't remember now. You must have one avatar that suits the whole of the audience you are trying to get for your products or services. This will be a representation. So that is what will be on your mind whenever you want to market, so that you're not just marketing anyhow, you're not just talking anyhow to people that don't even need your product. But once you can create that avatar, and you create it well, and you know that anytime I need to talk about my business, anytime I need to talk about marketing, this is the person I want to focus on. Just one person, but that one person is a representation of thousand others. If you cannot define who your ideal customer is, you cannot find them. That is just the truth. If you cannot define them, you cannot find them. So how do you create your ideal customer avatar? The first way you create them is this, using what we call demography. Demography, that is how you create your ideal customer avatar. The first thing you want to look at is the sex of your ideal customer. Do you cater for male, or do you cater for female, or do you cater for both sex? That is the first thing you must ask yourself. Okay, so this thing I'm doing, this business I'm running, who is it for? Is it for only male, or is it for only female? And that is why at times you see, when you come online, you see some events and they say it's only for female, raising the next generation female entrepreneurs. It means that person has only decided that this my idea, this my business, this my consultancy services, it is only for female. If they get male, all well and good, but their ideal customer is a female. So you want to also ask yourself, my ideal customer, based on the demography, is he a male or a female? Once you decide that, you now want to look at what is their age bracket. What is the age bracket of your ideal customer? Is your ideal, because there are times some of you sell products, maybe you sell something, let's say this mouse I'm holding, and it is 50,000, and you are targeting someone who is just maybe 18 years old. An 18-year-old person may not have the money to buy this mouse. So you see, you will end up targeting a wrong person. They will be like, oh, I've been talking about my mouse, I've been talking about my business, no one is buying. They are not buying because they cannot afford it. You are targeting the wrong age. So what age can afford what you sell? What age? Most times when I run Facebook adverts for some people, Facebook will ask you, what is the ideal range of these customers you are targeting? So you want to know their age. You want to know, okay, this thing I am selling is for women, maybe who are maybe you want to start teaching women, single women, how to find their husband, how to find the good husband, the right husband, whatever. And you are targeting people of 18 years old. And 18 years old may not be ready to get married. In fact, some 20 years old may not be ready to get married. But you can target women from 25 to 50. You will see them many who are looking for husband, the right husband. So the right age, you must be able to identify your one customer. That's the ideal, the avatar you are creating based on the age. So, okay, my products can target women from ages this to this, or both sex from age 30, because they can afford it. If you are selling something from 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, you can say, okay, someone from age 18 to 20 to 50 can buy it. So that is that. All right, you also want to look at their status. What is their status? Are they married? Are they single? As a married person, do they need what I sell? As a single person, do they need what I sell? So you must target them based on their status. Now you also want to look at their job functions. What is their job? What do they do? What is their income? Because if you are selling maybe Hollandia lace for 50,000, and you say, oh, you are marketing in your church, and you are telling someone who is selling, maybe someone who sells maybe on the street, or someone who sells fried akara or bread, and you are telling the person how much is her income, and you are saying, ah, mommy, I have Hollandia lace for you, it's 50,000. You will talk tire. They cannot afford it. So if you are marketing your product, you are marketing your services, you need to look at the income of your audience. Can they afford it before you market? So you sell land, you are selling land, and you are telling someone who is in let me see, I'm trying to look at an area now, someone who is in Ifo to come and buy land of 50 million in Lekki per plot. You will not sell, because what is their income? For them to be at Ifo, for them to stay at Ifo, maybe you are, okay, let me use this example. Someone met me and said, oh, mommy, I'm into insurance. And I said, what type of insurance? And he said, insurance for sheep, that they do insurance for sheep, for boats, for this. And I told him, where do I stay? I don't even stay near water. And you are advertising, you are marketing insurance for sheep to me. I don't even have a sheep. I am not close to where I can get a sheep. And I told him, you are marketing to the wrong audience. He said, oh, I've been telling people around. You have been telling people around that you sell insurance for sheep. People in Ayobo, that you sell insurance for sheep. How are they going to buy it? I said, look, this is what you need to do. Go to Lekki, go to Ikoyi, go to VI. Go and look for someone you can stay with there. Go and be staying Monday to Friday with that person. Then during those weekends, come back to Ayobo. During those time, move around. It is people in Lekki that have sheep. They are the ones with houses with the seaside view. Those are people that will buy your insurance. But you are selling what people don't need here. You will not sell. And before you know it, you end up frustrated and you may decide, oh, this thing is not working. It is not as if it is not working. Some of us, our problem is not as if our businesses is not working. Our problem is because we have refused to create our ideal customer avatar. You have not identified who your product or services is for. That's why it is like, oh, this business is frustrating. I'm not making money. I'm not selling. No one is buying. So what is the income of the person you are selling to? What is the income of the person you are advertising to? You know what you sell, you know your products, you know the range, you know those who can buy. If you're advertising, you need to advertise to the right audience. So the next thing, you want to look at the location. What is the location of your business? Where do you stay? Do people who need your business, are they where you stay, or do you need to go out and look for them? If you need to go out and look for them, it means you have to go out. You cannot remain in one place. If you are not going out, then you want to tell yourself, okay, so I want to market to someone in Sokoto. I used to sell a product. I once mentioned it that I am a network marketer. So we sell some certain products. And I have people who buy in Sokoto. I have people who buy in Nasarawa. Their location is far. But because I have put a system in place that helps me take my product from Lagos here and takes it to them. And because in Nigeria, most people, if they don't see you, they will not pay. The people I use, they help me collect money and they send it back to me, they remit to me. So location, your products, your services, what location can you cater for? If you cannot cater for Sokoto, don't go advertise to people in Sokoto. If you know you cannot cater for them. If your audience is just within your locality, face your locality and know that I want to grow from here. I want to start from here. So that is what you want to do in creating your ideal customer avatar. So you see, I've spoken on demography, and I mentioned sex, I mentioned age, I mentioned status, I mentioned their job and income, and I mentioned their location. So before you complain that this business is not working, ask yourself, have I done these things she mentioned? Have I done it? If you have not done it, then you don't have any reason to complain. But if you have done it, then definitely your business will work. So let's go to the next thing, psychography. Talking about psychography, the human mind is conditioned to a thing that if they are not actually in need of that thing, they may not buy. Yes, I know people buy impulsively, but some people, if they have your money, but if you have not been able to touch what I call a pain point in them, they will not buy from you. So you have to think of the psychography, the thinking pattern of your ideal customer. In writing about their thinking pattern, you want to, what is their pain points? Your product or services must hit their pain points. If your product or services is not hitting their pain points, they will not buy from you. They will not. So what is the pain point of your customers? The product that was moving to Sokoto then, it had a very huge pain point. I knew it was a pain point for a lot of people. So my target audience then was male. I was targeting male. Let me use my own example now. So I targeted male based on sex. The age I targeted was, okay, I knew that from age 30 upward, those were the people I was targeting. 30 to 60. Status, you must have a job, because I know from 30 to 60, definitely you will have something doing. So I looked at their status, then location was not a problem because I knew how I would get this product to them. So you see, and their income, I know that from 30 and above, from age 30 and above, you will definitely be able to buy a product of 29,000, especially if it touches your pain points. My product then was 29,500. And what was the pain point? I know a lot of men are dealing, let me put it that way. A lot of men are dealing with erectile dysfunction. So I know it is a pain point for a lot of people. Weak erection, premature ejaculation, and the likes of it. It is a strong pain point. And I knew that if they have a solution, someone who can give them the solution, they will buy it no matter the cost. So you see, if you look at what I have explained now, I looked at their sex, their age, income, and everything, and the pain point. Pain point is what will make people buy your product or services. So for someone like me now, I'm a business consultant. I have a lot of people who come to me who say, oh, I'm not making money in my business. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to market. I don't know what to say, who to reach out to. This is a pain point for a lot of business owners. Oh, I want to take my business online. I don't know how to do it. This is a pain point for a lot of business owners. So they come to me and I teach them what to do. So you want to look at your own products and services. What is the pain point of my customers? So don't just go and start a business. Don't just go and pick an idea. You must know what is the pain point that will make people give me money for this thing I am selling. You also want to look at their buying patterns. You can actually monitor the buying patterns of your customers. Now, let's take an example of food. People want to eat food in the morning, they want to eat in the afternoon, they want to eat in the night. So that is a buying pattern. You know they must eat. Now, recharge card. Let me use the example of the recharge card. Most people recharge their phones twice in a week, twice in a month. For data, it is monthly. So you want to look at buying patterns of your clients. If you know their buying pattern, it will be easy for you to say, okay, I know. Okay, let me use this example. I have a laundry. I know some customers that their own cloth is twice a month. They bring it 2 weeks. When they bring it today, they will not come and collect it now. It will stay 2 weeks in my office before they come and collect it. Once they come and they bring the cloths in bulk, so 2 weeks they collect. When they are coming to collect that one, they are bringing another bulk. So you see, twice in a month, that is when they bring their clothes. But those twice in a month, they are bringing lots of clothes. So that is their own pattern. I know some that comes once a month, but that once a month, and when they bring clothes, you will know that it's like they're bringing the whole house. So it is once a month, they come to collect, they bring another one. You must identify the buying patterns of your customer. This is also what will make you know how to, when you are keeping records, you keep record of what is coming in. You already know that, oh, this month, okay, 15,000 will come inside from Mr. This. 7,000 is coming in. You can actually plan your own income. You can actually plan what is coming in because you already know that this customer must come this month. So buying pattern, their psychography. Now, another thing you want to look at when starting a business, or if you're already running a business, is the frustrations of your customer. People are frustrated. They have met maybe some online sellers who have actually messed them up. You want to do your own differently. So I run a laundry, but I used to do POS and PHCN. In my area then, if you want to load your PHCN card, that's the prepaid meter, we used to go to a place called Olude. It means you have to either drive down or take a bike. So if your prepaid meter, if you get out of credits, maybe around 7 o'clock in the evening, that is all, because they will have closed. It's NEPA office. They close by 4. So if you run out of credits by 5 o'clock, that is all. Till the next day, you don't have light. So you see, it was a frustration for me. Most times, if I need to load, I'll start thinking, oh, so I have to first go down there before I can load. And I searched, I went online, I started searching. How can I start selling prepaid meter credits? And I got a company, I called online, they told me the cost, they will bring the POS to me, and that was how I started. When immediately the guy said he was coming the next day, that if I can pay today, he will bring it the next day. That was, I think, 4 years ago now, that he was going to bring it the next day. I called my printer, Sonny asked, oh yeah, come and help me do banner. He said, what type? I said, okay, you want to put POS, because they said they could also withdraw and deposit with the machine. You help me put POS, put PHCN, prepaid, and this. I was the one that started prepaid in my area. And so people started coming. Thank God. Though some will even come to the house in the night. Please, our light just finished now. So you see, you must be able to look at the frustrations of your ideal customer for you to be able to market rightly to them. So to attract your customers, you must be able to answer all these questions. You want to create your own ideal avatar, your ideal customer avatar. You must be able to answer all this. So what are your customers thinking of? They see your adverts. What do they think of? So you are doing a business. I see your adverts. You have been able to create your ideal customer avatar, and I see it. The question is, why should I buy from you? Because that's just it. Yes, you have created your ideal customer avatar. Yes, you have everything in place. Why should I buy from you? Why not Mr. A? Why not Mr. B? Why should I buy from you? So that is another question you need to ask yourself. After creating your ideal customer avatar, you want to ask yourself, why should a customer buy from me? Why? Because that why is what you want to use to attract them. That is what you want to say. That is what you want to show out. That is what you want to put out to attract them. So you want to ask yourself, why should a customer buy from me? And that is where these things I'm going to be mentioning comes up. They will buy from you based on your quality, based on the quantity, based on price, based on testimonies. So these are the reasons why they will buy from you. What benefits and value does your product or services give to them? What benefits and value does your product and services give to them? If you can answer these things perfectly, if you can put these things rightly, then marketing is not going to be a big deal to you. Then it means that your product, your services will sell. All right, so let me stop here and take more questions. If you have questions, please let me know your questions. Let's see your questions. Please just put it in the comment section so I can see it. If you have questions, next week we are going to be talking more about marketing. We are going to be talking more about marketing. We'll see how to put your product online and some other things. Yes, quality, trust, referral, testimony. Yes, that is one of the things you need to think of when you are saying, why should I buy from you? Why should a customer buy from you? So quality, what is the quality of your product? What is the value of the services you render? And that is one thing that kept me in business in my laundry. People come to my place and they say, oh, are you selling this cloth? And I'm like, no, it's a laundry. I love your packaging. Packaging, people love it. The way I package my clothes, when you see it, a woman told me that even when I deliver to her, she doesn't remove it from the nylon, that she just likes looking at the nylon the way it is. So you see, quality, value, then testimony from people who have bought from you before. When someone buys from you and they send you message, please request for testimony. Tell them, oh, how did you like our services? Can you recommend us to others? Let them write about your business. Let them put something down for you. So thank you so much for joining. If there's no questions, then okay, so someone said, how can I get customers from the same location since I am new here? If you have created your customer avatar very well, then it means you want to go out to advertise to people. You want to go and talk about your business. You are meeting people. When I started my laundry too, I was new in that area. But I will put on my clothes and I will stand outside. If anyone goes by, good morning, ma. This is what I do for your laundry services. I did that for a month. I was talking to people, I was telling them about my business, what I do, the solutions I provide. So talk to people about your business. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. At times, I understand a lot of us are ashamed, we are shy. How can I go and meet this person? Look, in business, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It is money and it is legal. So why should you be ashamed? I have a lady that sells momo, that's dried leather, or what do they call it? She meets people around. Oh, mommy, this is what I do, this is what I sell. She's a graduate, but she's not ashamed of what she sells, and she's making her money. Like someone like me, I tell her, oh, please, when coming on Sunday, kindly help me bring 1,000 naira on, bring 2,000 naira on. So when she comes to church on Sunday, she'll have washed it, she has soaked it, she has washed it, and she brings it in a nylon bag for me. And we are many like that buy from her in church, because that is where we meet. Where I stay is far from where she stays, but I know every Sunday I see her. So on a Sunday in church, she's making like 10,000, because people would have called her. You see how Sunday after church, mommy, this is your own. Mommy, she goes to give this, she goes to give that. She's making her money. So if what you are doing, if you know you have people who want what you do, please don't be ashamed to tell them about it. Talk about your business, talk about it. Whether you are new in a place or not, talk about it. Greet people when you go out. When they like you, when they love you, they will buy from you. If they don't buy from you, they'll say, oh, I know a lady, she